This is the ITV News at 6:30 with Mark Austin and Andrea Byrne.
There are claims from Libya tonight that bombing has continued against a number of Libyan cities. David Cameron said Gaddafi would be judged by his actions, not his words. Good afternoon. We start with some breaking news. In the past few minutes, police searching for missing architect Joanna Yates say they have found a woman's body close to a golf course, which is just a few miles from her home. Steve, overnight here in this small mining community, there was a growing sense of optimism as more rescue teams were brought in, specialist equipment was on hand and cave divers began their rescue attempts. But as we heard the news that everyone had been dreading this morning, that one miner had been found dead, that sense of optimism gradually grew into an inevitable sense of fear. Tonight, the situation at the Fukushima plant remains serious, in the words of the International Atomic Energy Authority. The world may fear a full-scale nuclear disaster, but for the tsunami survivors, staying alive is the priority. If we can start by getting one thing clear, this week there's been a degree of confusion surrounding the Conservatives. Your answers today, are they going to be your policies, your Tory policy, or your hopes and your aspirations?
No, they'll be, well, I'll answer the question. That's the right thing to do.
From the experiences that you've had there, what do you think are the main challenges facing people?
You know, kids at the age of 13 having to look after their family. The kids out there are utterly adorable, and they think that the fact that I'm a ginger, they think it's hysterical.
Well, bonjour. This week the Wales show is in Style City. We're in Paris for the very best in culture and couture. I was with my first boyfriend. That was our song.
Is that your song? Are you still with the lad?
No. But I was going to say there've been many since then.
Too calmer, can you see that? Too calmer.
This is my moment of truth. There's just a few minutes now till I go on. I can't even speak. I go on and do my stand-up routine. You seen at the end when the bongs go? That's paper shuffling. You know, that's all actually that we have to do. That's our creative licence. It's an unwritten newsreader etiquette. Each man, regardless of injury, must pull the kit they need in one of these pulks. It's twice my body weight and contains everything they need for 4 weeks, except water. That they must spend 4 hours every day melting to have enough for cooking and drinking. Hello and welcome to Sharp End. Well, they say a week is a long time in politics, but last Thursday this election was blown wide open in just 90 minutes. And after the dramatic change of fortunes for the party leaders who debated in Manchester last week, the three men met again tonight in Bristol.
This debt is going to take a decade actually to deal with.
We're saying George Osborne not a good chancellor, but then he is saying he'll cut the debt sooner. Is that not better? We're not taking inflation into account on that.
No, that's absolutely right. I mean,
so
let's be honest.
you're not protecting it to that extent?
No, we're not ring-fencing it, which I think is what the Conservatives want. If we
so you say you're not being misleading, though?
No, we're not.
OK, if I can just interrupt you for just a second. Can I just ask you where we stand with industrial action? Lots of talks of unions joining up. Where do you stand at the moment? John, thank you very much indeed. We'll look at 2007 first of all, so we can see Labour's share of the vote there, 32%, 22% each for the Conservatives and Plaid. And then we can change those figures. A quite significant change, 10% for Labour.
It'll be off to the Isle of Anglesey, as we were mentioning a little earlier, that William and Kate will be heading to spend most of their time. And Andrea Benfield's there. They'll be looking forward to welcoming them home there, Andrea, surely.
Julie, hello from the island of Anglesey. Well, if today's celebrations on the island of Anglesey and the showground here have been anything to go by, they'll certainly be giving them a good old welcome home when they come back from their honeymoon. So this is it. Ridian is on stage at the moment as Wales's Ryder Cup is declared officially open. Rumours from Colin Montgomery that play is going to roll over into Monday. All we're hoping for now is keeping our fingers crossed for this weather to hold off.
Harry, Angie was telling me earlier she likes Billy because I want to.
I'll take that up with you later. It's probably Belinda Carlisle, I think, for me.
Party track.
Yeah.
Belinda Carlisle.
Heaven is Place on Earth.
Your mum tell you about her.
Bit retro.
You're too young, aren't you?
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, of course.